Absolutely huge transfer stories and rumors today. Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome back to Chelsea news. Two massive stories today involving Harry Kane. Oh, could it happen? There's a transfer boost. And Hakim Ziyesh. I like Hakim Ziyesh, but maybe it won't work, and maybe he will go. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, daily content of course, hit the bell notifications icon, drop a like and all that kind of gear, and take a minute and listen to this. A big thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. What is Surfshark? Well, Surfshark is a VPN, virtual private network. A VPN keeps your identity safe by encrypting all the information sent from your device to the internet. This means all your personal data is protected from cyber criminals and big companies. In this technological, terrifying world, that is massive. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device to a new location, also known as changing your IP address. This way, you can virtually globetrot anywhere across the world. Let me explain why that is useful. If you've gone away on holiday and you want to watch certain services or sports like football, but you can't do it because you've got like national restrictions, just bang on the VPN, make sure you go back to the UK, your devices, and then you can watch it. And similarly, if you're at home in your native country, but you want to watch services that only are available in other countries, you can just pop over there using the VPN and everything will be unlocked. For me personally, a massive plus of this is streaming services like Netflix. In a post-pandemic world where production companies need to catch up on making TV shows and movies, and you've exhausted, to say, the English Netflix, I personally just jump over to the USA Netflix. The American Netflix has got so much great content. A whole new world of entertainment is open to you from Surfshark. But hold on, I'm about to hit you with the real sweet stuff. Use my code FOOTBALL on Surfshark now to get 83% off. 83% off! How's that not enough for you? Alright then, what about 3 months free on top? Dude, 83% off plus free months. Mental. Also, Surfshark offers a 30-day guarantee, so if you're not happy, you get all your money back. Incredible, ridiculous discount, months free, 30-day guarantee. Ugh. Do yourselves a favor, click the link in the top of the description to go get this amazing deal from Surfshark right now. Alright, we are back. Thank you all for checking out Surfshark by clicking link in the description. Let's talk about Chelsea news. And you know what? Let's start off with the Harry Kane story. Now, I know what many of you are thinking, and I'm sort of still thinking it myself. Harry Kane to Chelsea is seemingly impossible, but the English centre forward does want to move, right? We know that, and we're about to cite an article from Football.London explaining how Manchester United have reportedly pulled out. Now, for me, they were the most likely to meet a price for Harry Kane because City generally don't pay more than 55-60 million pounds for a player. Chelsea and Man United do, and if Man United are gone and Kane wants to stay in London, he certainly wants to stay in England, and he wants to win trophies. Chelsea have just won the Champions League. Ultimately, we do have this burning desire for an elite centre forward. We just do. No matter how much you guys tell me in the comment section, trust Kai Havertz a false nine. I do. I see him developing there. Trust Timo Werner to score more goals next season. I do. I really value him. But we need a 25 Premier League goal striker to win the league. I think we do, personally, especially with strikers leaving. Anyway, let's jump into this Football.London story, read a bit of information, and we can talk about it as we go. Chelsea have been handed a major boost in their pursuit of Tottenham Hotspur's Harry Kane, with Manchester United seemingly dropped out of the race for the forward. The two Premier League rivals have been linked with a move for the Spurs captain in the past, with the striker having expressed his explicit desire to leave North London. The competition was considerably more fierce, with Manchester City also thought to be in the running. However, according to The Athletic, the Red Devils have taken a step back from any potential deal and are instead focusing their efforts on Borussia Dortmund's Jadon Sancho. Great, now this makes a lot of sense. I said in a recent video, yesterday in fact, that although Chelsea are being linked with Jadon Sancho, Man United need Jadon Sancho much more, and we need a centre forward much more than Man United. They've got Cavani, who's, doing the job, do you know what I mean? He's 33, I think he's 3 years younger than Thiago Silva, and they're both performing in the Premier League. They've got Rashford, Greenwood, Cavani. They've got Rodney, what's his name? Martial. I know he's dead food at the moment, but still, they got centre forwards. They need that right winger. Who knows? maybe the Chelsea links to Jadon Sancho was like planted story to start playing 4D chess with Man United to get inside their heads and be like, look man, we're gonna like put our hat in for Jadon Sancho as well. So now you're gonna get unnerved and absolutely maybe roll yourself out, or just go all in for Jadon Sancho, rule yourself out of Kane. So really, if this is true, it's City and Chelsea, and we'll talk about how unlikely it still is with Chelsea in a moment. Let's read on. As per the report, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's troops are prioritising a swoop for the winger, with talks have gotten underway between the two clubs. United are said to be confident on sealing the deal and could potentially look to complete a move before the start of the Euros, albeit that proving somewhat difficult. Yeah, I don't see that at all. A player playing in the Euros getting a transfer done before the tournament starts is just unrealistic, unless maybe they're a free agent or something. I don't know, let's read on. With the Red Devils dropping out of the race for Kane, for the upcoming summer at least, this could see Chelsea's chances of bringing the Tottenham forward to Stamford Bridge increase quite considerably. Thomas Tuchel is aiming on strengthening his attack for next season. Yeah, absolutely. I think even though he likes his forwards and he likes how Chelsea play into, that sort of free-flowing play up front, we just do need a gunman who's just going to take the chances and hold up the play and relieve pressure. And Chelsea have wanted a striker. Let's finish the article. Timo Werner has been in inconsistent form since his arrival from RB Leipzig last summer, whilst Tammy Abraham, Michy Batshuayi and Olivier Giroud all set to leave the club. The signing of Kane would certainly be a statement considering his standing in the Premier League goal-scoring charts. Nevertheless, Spurs chairman Daniel Levy is thought not to be keen on selling his star forward, whilst Kane himself still has 3 years left to run on his Tottenham contract, meaning that he would still command an eye-watering fee to bring him to Chelsea. So let's bring it home and sober up a little bit, right? It is, even if Kane in his head thinks, oh, I'd love to stay in London, and my young family's all here, and I'd love to win trophies and just change clubs. Look, let's get it right. He loves Tottenham and he loves the Tottenham fans, and he wouldn't want to disrespect Tottenham fans. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is he's looking at his career and he probably would like the prospect of joining Chelsea. I don't think that's unfair to say. Even Tottenham fans watching this saying he would never join Chelsea. Maybe he won't, but you have to say it's an appealing prospect. They've just won the Champions League, right? He wants to win trophies. Chelsea have literally just won the best trophy in world football. Maybe the World Cup, but you know what I mean, club trophy. They've just won it with a young, exciting team. Loads of English players that he knows as well. Chilwell, Mount, and others. Do you know what I mean? So he'll probably, and Reece James. So he'll probably really like the idea. He'll be linking up with like Chilwell, James, Mount on the England pitch. He's like, I could go back to Chelsea, stay in London, win big trophies. It could be alluring, regardless to his love and his sort of allegiance to Tottenham Hotspur. And remember, it wouldn't be as bad as joining Arsenal, obviously. Of course, the ideal situation for leaving, and a really good situation for Harry Kane, would of course be joining Manchester City, because if he wants just general trophies, maybe not European trophies, but domestic trophies, you got a pretty darn good chance of churning them out at Manchester City. They've won 4 League Cups in a row. They've got an FA Cup in there, and they've got league titles in there as well of Guardiola. So, he'll get trophies there. But if he wants to stay in London and perhaps play with the Chelsea squad, it could be an amazing option. It's just the impossible feat of convincing Daniel Levy to sell his star asset to Chelsea Football Club for less than £150 million. Something like that. Kane would have to put in a transfer request, I think. And also, the big elephant in the room here is Kane might want to stay if they do indeed appoint Antonio Conte, which is looking more and more likely by the hour. Like literally by the hour, it's looking more and more likely. So if he joins, they buy a couple of players. You over Jose Mourinho right now, you back Conte to win the Premier League. Not winning the Premier League at Tottenham is a failure for Antonio Conte. Where Jose came in, you were like, oh, maybe he'll get them in the League Cup. He got them to a final. But that was the kind of vibes that he'll get them a sort of cup trophy. Conte, if he doesn't win the league, is a failure for him. And that kind of mentality scares me as a Chelsea fan, him going to Tottenham, and it might, raise up the spirits of Harry Kane to stay in North London. Anyway, of course, I'll keep you guys updated on any developments on this story, so make sure you are subscribed to Football Therapy with that bell notifications icon turned on. Let's move on to the next story and talk about Akim Ziyesh. Right, personally, I love Hakim Ziyesh. He's that kind of mercurial sort of winger, number 10. although he's really more of a right winger, that really excited me. When Frank Lampard signed him, I was like, mate, he's like a combination of Cesc Fabregas and Arjen Robben. We haven't had that left-footed wonder player on the right wing since Robben. We've been sort of missing that, and there's been a void there ever since he left. Hakim Ziyesh is so talented. I love his mentality and his demeanour on the pitch. He's got that arrogance that, you know, that he knows he's good, you know what I mean? And I love that. Maybe it's just not right under Thomas Tuchel. Maybe not, because we're playing these two sort of inside number 10s, and that doesn't really suit the way he plays. Although originally I thought he would, because he does play a 10 and a winger prior to Chelsea, so I thought, oh, well, that's like a hybrid of the two. But in terms of what's asked of him, it's not the same. It's not the same stuff that he does. Like, it's not the same as what he does best, is what I'm trying to say. Honestly, if he stays, I'd be really happy, but he's being linked to other clubs in City and stuff. I still think he could have something to say under Thomas Tuchel, but I'm going to cite you an article from the Daily Express giving you information on this story. And yeah, we'll break it down. Chelsea are not ruling out the sale of Hakim Ziyesh after just one season at Stamford Bridge. That's according to reports in Italy, where it's claimed AC Milan and Napoli are interested in the Moroccan international. The Blues moved quickly in February 2020 to snap up the services of former Ajax playmaker ahead of the summer transfer window, and the deal was considered to be a major coup for director Marina Granovskaya. Ziyech cost just £33 million and started to show his quality under Frank Lampard upon his return from ankle injury that he suffered in pre-season. Yet his form declined following the dismissal of Lampard, and Thomas Tuchel struggled to get the best out of the attacking midfielder. He still chipped in with some goals, including the crucial strike against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League and the low drive in the 2-1 win against Manchester City in the Premier League. Yeah, also, I think he got an assist as well. Is it to Timo Werner? I can't remember who scored, but he also got a vital assist in the other Man City game. So he's been turning up in big games. Man City twice, and Atletico Madrid, and he looks like a team player. The squad loves him. So, I don't really want to see him go. But if we're really going to be ruthless in terms of the appropriate players for Thomas Tuchel's side, then maybe he goes. I don't know. We'll read on and then I'll give you my opinion. But towards the end of the season, Ziyech's game time became limited after a poor showing in the FA Cup final defeat to Leicester. Yeah, that's right. Also, we do need to remember he has dropped a few stinkers, like proper, profound stinkers on the pitch, where he just looks lost and he's a passenger. He was an unused substitute in the Champions League final and had to watch from the bench as his teammates edged past City in Porto last week. According to Calciomercato in Italy, Tuchel would be willing to listen to offers for Ziyech if they arrive this summer. The German wants to start putting his own stamp on the squad he inherited. Similarly to Ziyech, Christian Pulisic is another fellow attacker who struggled for opportunities as competition is fierce across the front line. AC Milan and Napoli are amongst those interested in signing Ziyech should Chelsea encourage offers. Napoli, AC Milan, we've already got a relationship with Milan, remember, because of the Fikayo Tomori situation. Maybe we can, if he does want to go and Tuchel's like, I love you mate, but it's not working, we could shake a few hands in Napoli. Napoli? Well, maybe Napoli, but I was going to say Milan and make things happen. Look, I'm not saying I want to see Ziyech go. In fact, I really like the player. I like his quality, I like his mentality, and I like how he's a valued and loved member of the squad. So I'll be very happy for him to stay. And to be honest, next season, if he starts any games, I'll be amped, as I would anyone at the moment, because I'm backing the team. Hudson-Odoi, Werner out wide, Pulisic or Ziyech. Yes, great, I'm backing you. I'm backing you with the pre-season of coaching under Thomas Tuchel, and we move. But if he goes, I have to trust the manager as well. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on both stories today. Do click the link in the description to go check out Surfshark, my sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring the video today. Enjoy the football, my friends, and I will see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me baby.